Have you ever felt like you're playing a game but you don't actually know the rules? Well, in this quick explainer, we're going to uncover the simple principles that can help you not just play the game of life, but really, truly win it. So, does life sometimes feel like this big uphill battle? Like you're just constantly fighting against everything, just trying to keep your head above water? It's a feeling a lot of us know, and honestly, it's just exhausting. But what if we've been looking at it all wrong? What if life isn't a battle at all? What if it's a game? A game with a really clear set of rules that, once you learn them, you can actually master. Okay, let's jump right in with the first and probably the most important rule of this whole game. It's all about what you put out into the world.
Think of life as a kind of boomerang. Whatever you send out, that's exactly what comes flying back to you. If you give out love, love comes back. If you give out criticism, well, you're going to face more criticism. It's a simple, powerful law that just works.
All right, now let's talk about the most powerful tool you have to play this game. And the best part is, every single one of us already has it. It's your imagination. So inside you, there's this secret helper, your subconscious mind. The easiest way to think about it is like a garden. The soil is super fertile, right? But it doesn't judge. It'll grow whatever seeds you plant, whether they're seeds of worry or seeds of pure joy. It just grows them perfectly. Now here's a powerful little story that shows how this works. There was a little girl who, in her playtime, always pretended she was a widow. It was just a game. But she grew up, married a man she absolutely adored, and he died young. That picture she kept creating in her mind eventually became her reality. Now, I know that sounds a little scary, but here's the most important part. This power works both ways. You're the artist here. You can train your imagination to paint only good pictures, pictures of health, of love, of success. And just as surely as that other story, those beautiful pictures will start showing up in your life. Okay, on to the next tool in your kit, your words. Seriously, think of them like a magic wand. They have this incredible power to shape the world around you with every single thing you say. Just start paying attention to the little things you say every single day. Things like, oh, I always miss my train, or I can never catch a break. We create these little laws for ourselves. Just look at this example. A father always said he missed the car, and he did. His daughter always said she caught it, and she did. They both proved themselves right. I know, this is a pretty weird phrase, right? You have spoken yourself into a trunk. But it really captures a powerful idea about how our casual words can literally box us in. So the story behind this quote is about a woman who had a beautiful home, but she was just so tired of managing it all. She would say, all the time, ugh, I'm so sick of all these things. I wish I just lived in a trunk. Well, her secret helper, her subconscious, heard that. And soon enough, she lost her home and had almost nothing left. A powerful reminder that we have to be careful what we wish for. So we've got these incredible tools, right? Our imagination and our words. But what's the one thing that gets in the way and stops us from using them? Well, the main opponent in this game is fear. Let's think about fear differently for a second. What is it, really? Fear is just faith, but it's pointed in the wrong direction. It's a strong belief that something bad is going to happen. So the whole strategy to beat it is just to turn that faith around, to start expecting good things with the exact same energy. So how do you actually do that? Well, when a worry pops up, first just name it. Know what it is. Then just say out loud, I release this burden now. It's like you're physically taking off a heavy backpack you've been carrying and just letting it go, trusting that it's being taken care of. And sometimes the change can be that simple. A really successful man said his entire life changed when he saw a little sign in an office. All it said was, why worry? It will probably never happen. And for some reason, that just clicked for him. It stuck in his mind, and from that day forward, he just knew that only good things were coming his way. So let's put this all together. You know the game is about giving and receiving. You've got your tools, your imagination, and your words, and you have a solid strategy to handle fear. Now, it's time to actually start playing. A really important part of playing to win is to act like you've already won. Here's a perfect example. There was a woman who needed an apartment in a city where it was basically impossible to find one. But instead of giving up, you know what she did? She went out and bought new blankets for the apartment she didn't have yet. She was preparing for the good thing she asked for. And by showing she was ready, a perfect apartment just appeared for her. So, let's just quickly recap the rules of the game. First, what you give is what you get. Second, your imagination is what draws the map for your life. Third, your words are like your instructions. Fourth, your superpower against fear is just trusting in good things. And finally, act like you've already won.
You have the rulebook now. You are the player, and the game is all set up and waiting for you. So the only question left is, what kind of wonderful life are you going to create?